Hi everyone, this is a math guru. In this video, I'm going to describe fully the single transformation which maps shape A to shape B. In the first example, in order to determine in which direction your shape is moving, note that, as a quick recap, if your shape is moving upwards, that means that is in a positive y direction. If your shape is moving downwards, that's in the negative y direction. If your shape is moving to the right, that's in the positive x direction. And if your shape is moving towards your left, that's in the negative x direction. So therefore, back to our example, I'm going to pick the same vertex or corner in the first and then in the translated shape. So starting from A, I'm going to pick the top corner, and then I'm going to pick the top corner for shape B. So what that means is, if I draw an invisible line for both shapes, what it means is shape A has moved 1, 2, and 3 units towards the left. And I'm going to write that as A, the coordinates x, y, has moved to B, and because my x values is being shifted to the left, that's in a negative direction, so that will be x, and the number of times is 3, so that's x minus 3 units. And for my y, I'm going to take out the highlight and then highlight for my y-axis. So I have A starting from the top as shown and then to point B. And what that means is I'm moving downwards because I'm going from shape A to B in 1, 2, 3, and 4 units. So if I'm going to write that, it's going to be y, because I'm moving downwards, that's minus 4 units. Another way of writing it in words is to say, for transformation A or translation, that's the total movement of a shape from one point to the other, I've moved 3 units to the left and 4 units down. Let's look at the second example. Like I did in the previous example, I'm going to start by picking one of the corners of vertex for shape A and the same corner of vertex for shape B. So using my highlight color, what I can see is that I've moved from my left to the right. So I've moved how many units? I did one jump, that's 1 unit, and because I'm moving towards the right, that's a +1. So therefore, if I'm going to write that, it's going to be A from x, y, as translated to B. X has moved 1 unit to the right, so that's x plus 1. And in order to find how many units I've moved, upwards or downwards, I will highlight as shown, and I can see that from there I've moved 1, 2, 3, and 4 units downwards, and because it's in a downward direction, that's -4. So if I write that out, that's y minus 4. And if I write that in words, what it means is I've moved 1 unit to the right and 4 units downwards. That's 4 units down. Let's look at the last example. To describe fully the single transformation which maps shape A to B, I will start by highlighting any of the vertex or any of the corners. This time around, I'm going to use the one at the bottom as shown. And to start from my x-axis, if I highlight the 2 points as shown, what it means is I've moved 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 units towards the right, and because it's towards the right, that is in a positive x direction, so that's plus 5. And if I'm going to write that, I'm starting from A, the initial coordinates xy, going to B, the x is moving 5 units to the right, so that's plus 5. And to determine in which direction I'm moving for my y values, I'm going to highlight again as shown the 2 points showing on which line of the Cartesian plane they are. And then I'm moving how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've moved 5 units, and because it's in the upward direction, that's positive 5. So if I write that, that will be 5 y plus 5. And if I'm to write that in words, what I've done is I've moved 5 units to the right and 5 units in the upward direction. Thanks for watching. Bye.